I'm still not sure what the gray layer is there for. I could speculate, and other people have speculated, but I'm not really sure why it's there. But it is, and but it's the red layer specifically that's thermitic, that produces the iron droplets and that contains the energy. And if you were to go and read some of the reports of the people that develop these types of materials, they work like at Lawrence Livermore, it's a national laboratory. And one of the things they bragged about in some of their articles, because they're developing stuff for our defense industries, so they want it to be as utilitarian in creating destruction as it can possibly be. And one of the things they brag about in their articles is that based on how much aluminum, how much iron oxide, and what other things they add in there, they can basically control the burn rate. They can wind up with a chip that gets a very slow burn. They can get a chip that has a very fast burn. But also when they add other things in there, they can then get like huge gas. You know, I said thermite doesn't explode, but if you put things in there with it that when they're heated produce a lot of gas, you can produce an explosive mixture using thermite as the drive engine. So they talk about all these capabilities by playing with the composition and tailoring the specific size of the particles and the distributions and the quantities to get something that will just melt through steel to something that creates a huge explosion. So that's where I go to with, I'm not sure exactly what they did with these things, how they used them, in what manner, but what I can tell you is that they are there. They shouldn't be there, at least not in the universe that I live in and the one that we've all come to think is what's supposed to be surrounding us. All I've done for 3 years since I knew that this was here is try to come up with a reasonable explanation. I still can't come up with one. And if somebody can come up with one, I'm all ears. But it shouldn't be here. So I think it raises a lot of profound questions, and we need a new investigation. Why did I find thermite? Well, because I think it was used to take the buildings down, and the real question is who put it there. You can't really see this real well, but basically it's a picture of George sitting in the classroom that morning, and there were a lot of real weird coincidences that day, if you really start to look into it. But I think that a good coincidence, for what little bit of goodness there is in it, I take a lesson from it, and that's why I've put it here. So there's a little sign sitting behind him, and it says, "Reading makes a country great." And I can't agree more. The thing that's put me in the position where I can do what I'm doing here is the fact that I've read and I've learned. So get out there, learn, and do what you can. I don't like him one bit, but I like the sign that's sitting behind him because it's an important message for everybody here. Learn, learn, learn. Don't just take what you see on the stupid boob tube. And there's a reason why they call it the boob tube, right? But get out there and learn on your own. That's why I did what I did here, because, like I said to Stephen Jones, I want to see for myself. I want to see for myself. So here I am. Yeah.
Thanks, Mark.